I'm doing a very exciting video. I got really excited about when I just said that. And it is, from the title, a testing mascara video. You guys know I love trying out new mascaras even though they never work for me. I've done lots of mascara reviews on my channel, so you can check those out if you're interested. If you didn't know this already, which I've mentioned in a ton of videos, I'm trying really hard to go completely cruelty-free. I'm having a hard time with like a handful of products I just can't seem to find replacements for, and mascara is one of those products. And the number one reason for that is that I have very hard to curl lashes. They don't just lose a curl at the end of the day, they drop a curl within 5 seconds of applying mascara. So I always use waterproof. Also, I have very sensitive eyes, so my eyes get very itchy or burn from a lot of products. So I'm trying to find an alternative. I've tried Pacifica, Physicians Formula, the one from Glossier, as you've seen in the video I did for that, and nothing seems to work. A lot of brands that are cruelty-free don't actually make a waterproof mascara. I did want to mention one cruelty-free mascara that I do love is the Wet n Wild Mega Slim Skinny Mascara and Waterproof. Now this does nothing for my upper lashes, but it's awesome for the lower lash line. I have 4 that I'm going to be trying. One is not waterproof, but all the reviews on it said that you don't need it to be waterproof. They're all different price points, which is really great, so hopefully one of them will work. So let me introduce you to the mascaras. So day 1 is going to be Milani Lash Trifecta, which is the not waterproof one, and that one costs $6.97. Next up, which is what I'm wearing right now, sneak peek, is this unique brand I've never heard of, and it was $12 on Amazon. It's called Vivienne Sabo Cabaret Premier Waterproof Volume Mascara. Day number 3 is going to be Wet n Wild Max Volume Plus Waterproof. Looks like this. That's only $4.68, so under $5, so if that one works, praise the Lord. And last but not least is going to be Urban Decay Cannonball Ultra Waterproof, and that's $20. Another thing I wanted to mention is that personally, I usually like more fluttery lash look. I like something that kind of like goes like this and outwards. I want length and definition more so than volume. Also wanted to let you know, I'm not just grabbing random cruelty-free mascaras. I did my research. I spent hours reading reviews to see what people said. So these are supposed to be the best. I know a lot of you guys watch my reviews, so I just thought this would be a fun way to kill 4 birds with 1 stone, but not killing birds. That's like, we are taking down 4 Trump supporters on Twitter with 1 tweet. Oh, what an analogy. I'm amazing. Let's get into day 1. So we're trying the first mascara today, and that is going to be the Milani Lash Trifecta. It lengthens and separates. It's a 3-in-1 mascara. Flexible bristles grab and stretch even the shortest lashes. This is not waterproof, even though it looks like it is because it's like bright blue. A lot of people in the comments and the reviews said this worked even though they normally need waterproof, and this isn't. So I'm excited to try it out. We're gonna crack this baby open. I like that the brush is a rubber bristle and it looks a little curved. Interesting. It doesn't have a lot of product on it at all. You gotta definitely wipe off the end because it's like blobby. It's very small and the bristles are very close together, different heights, but there's like big bare spaces on here. So I'm going to zoom in so you can see my lashes before. Now I curl my lashes and go immediately in with the mascara because that's how fast my curl falls. So there's a curl. Just stab myself in the eye. That's a great way to start a video. Oh my god, that hurt. Yeah, the curl's definitely falling. You can already see that, but I am going to apply a little more. It's definitely not clumping. I mean, I've had things drop the curl more than this, but this is not going to be a good mascara for me. I can already feel it. I'm not even going to bother putting out my lower lash line. It's definitely not clumpy. And I do feel like it's really feathery and like flirty. You see, as I'm putting on, I have to tilt my head back and back and back to actually see my lashes. Let's go back and try to do another coat on this eye. I can feel it dries really, really fast, so I don't think you can really go back in with another coat. I don't hate it. Like, this mascara is probably really nice for like a normal person who can use not waterproof. It's not holding the curl, so that's a fail. I think it gives quite a bit of length. This is definitely going to be a thumbs down from me, personally, just with my whole waterproof issue. Let me show you the last little close-up of these. Yeah, so that's just like an eh. I'm not super disappointed, but I'm pretty much sure it's what I expected. I will check back in today. Okay, so it is late now. I've had this mascara on for a long time. Sorry, I'm so shiny. I'm not super happy with it. I mean, you can see just looking at me straight on, the curl fell, like the curl was gone. And I didn't put any mascara on my lower lash line, and I feel like there's some darkness under my eye. When I look at my lashes this way, like a lunatic, they look good. Like, I think if you don't have an issue with curl, this will be a good one. This texture of this mascara, I really, really enjoyed. It's not too wet, it's not too dry, it's like right in that sweet spot in the middle. The brush is super interesting. It reminds me of something. maybe Roller Lash, but I didn't like that mascara. I've had this on for 6 hours, which isn't that long, I know. I'm gonna remove my makeup. This is a Cetaphil wipe. No, not Cetaphil. CeraVe wipe. Oh, look, it's coming off easy. I mean, it's definitely not waterproof. Like if I went and jumped in like the shower or something right now, it would be like streaming down my face. And everyone always tells me I'm being so rough with my eyes, but it must just look like that on camera. If you want waterproof, look at that. If you want waterproof mascara, this is not like an alternative. Looks like I'm pretty clear of mascara. If they do make a waterproof version, I'd be the first one to go out and buy it. Not terrible, but we're gonna see what the other days have to hold. Hi guys, it's day 2. So I told you yesterday I was today going to try the Cabaret Premiere by Vivienne Sabo waterproof volume mascara. Looks like this. I've never heard of this until I was researching a lot on Amazon. So this comes in like a fancy little box and it opens up like this. The show must go on. Rain or shine, this waterproof mascara will never let you down. Plastic wand. It's really a pretty package. It feels luxurious. There's not too much product on it. I actually like, look how tiny that brush is. It's petite. It's like super duper flexible. This is one I'm having the highest hopes for. Very tiny brush, which I'm not used to, but I like it. Oh, the curl's still there, kind of. It's not as good as it was, but I'm gonna add a little more. It's a very flexible brush. Like for a rubber bristle, it's not stiff at all. Bristles are super short and tiny. Well, this brush definitely lets you get more lashes. That lets you get really deep in there. And it's not prickly, which is nice because some of these rubber bristle brushes are actually like spiky and they hurt. I feel like this is heavy though. It's like pulling the curl down. It's like a moussey texture. It's more buildable than yesterday's one. Let's try the lower lashes because this is waterproof. It's not as fast as some, but it's falling. Oh no, this is such a bummer. Well, it's definitely more impactful than yesterday, I think. I could probably get in the inner corner a little more, but I always make a mess there, so that's why I'm not doing that. You can see the curls a little there. So my lashes actually look really good. So far, this is not my favorite mascara ever, but it's not my least favorite mascara ever. I thought if I put so much effort into a video, maybe the universe will like thank me or appreciate me and give me a good mascara. So it's really not that bad. I can see my lashes on camera, so that's like a positive. This one wasn't that messy. Like there's not that much product on my upper lash line, which is nice because the brush is so tiny. And the curl isn't completely like flat. It's not like curtains on my eyes. But I don't mind it. Like I feel like if this is easy to remove, then I'd keep using it because at least you can see my lashes, which is like a different from normal. We will check in how it's doing either later or just at the end of the day, and I'll show you removing it as well. While since I applied the mascara. It's flaky. I don't know if you can see. There's a couple flakes just like in there, which is not that big a deal. Flakes are way better than smudges. When I look up, the lashes look okay. I do want to mention that this mascara is definitely crispy. Like I can feel it. It's now 6:30, so it was an hour after I talked to you before. Look how greasy I am. It is so humid out. My hair is like matted down in my head. It's like 70% humidity, if not more. It's disgusting. Anyways, the mascara. It looks to me like it has gotten worse throughout the day. It's still really hard. I don't want to say it got more clumpy, but it just looks less fresh. Instead of using the wipes that I used yesterday, I'm going to use the Cetaphil Gentle Makeup Remover. I love this stuff and it removes everything. So I feel like this is going to be a hard one to remove. It's just kind of like clumping. So a lot came off, but there's still a lot there. So this is one cotton pad pretty much used up. Normally for waterproof mascara, I can use one cotton pad and switch sides for each eye. This, I just had to toss that one out because it was covered. That's the best I'm gonna do. I'll see you tomorrow with the Wet n Wild. Day 3 on the mascara journey. We're trying the Wet n Wild Max Volume Plus. I don't even think I've ever heard of this. The back says, this headlining 100% waterproof mascara is not for the faint of heart. 10 times the volume is formulated with macadamia nut, jojoba, and olive oils for conditioning and enriched with panthenol to help prevent lash breakage. It separates and extends for extreme voluminous lashes with no clumping or smudging. Cool. So we'll see if that is true or not. This is the 2B2. Pretty gaudy if you ask me, but you know. Okay, that's the brush. It's kind of big. It's flexible though. Look at that. Ooh. It looks a little wet, but let's go in and do it. It's definitely not a clumping mascara at all. I don't see much volume. It's holding the curl so far. It looks like it's holding the curl. I swear if this holds the curl, I'm gonna freak out. All this time I had like a $4 mascara sitting in front of me at the drugstore and I didn't have it. It's holding the curl for now. We'll see once we do the other one. Oh, it looks like it's falling a tiny bit. Poop. Is this just like the mascara that no one's ever tried and like it's really just amazing and no one knew about it? I really like this a lot and it's holding the curl. I'm gonna cry. I'm like actually getting like choked up because if this works, I'm gonna be the happiest person in the world. This brush is a little big for the lower lashes, gotta be real there. But so far, I like this one the best. Oh my god. Like someone up there is looking out for me. And you can go back in with another coat, as you can see, and it builds up a little more. What is happening right now? How is a mascara that costs not even $5 being this good right now? I mean, we'll see how it lasts. I can't believe I cannot believe it's holding the curl. I can't believe it. Let's be real about this. I really like the brush a lot. I do like the brush from yesterday better, the tiny little one. I love a tiny brush, but it holds the curl and it adds more length than volume, which is what I'm personally looking for. But I do want to say it is a wet formula, even though I don't like wet formulas, but it's not like wet. Okay, so I've had this mascara on for like 2 minutes now and the curl hasn't fell. So even if this holds for like 4 hours, I'll be shocked. I'm not even trying to be like dramatic here. What did I do to deserve this? I am beyond shocked. It doesn't feel crunchy either. Like it's right in the middle, like how it should feel. But I will be back and do some check-ins. I'm back and it's been about 8 hours since I applied the mascara and it's going strong. The curl is not as 100% as it was in the beginning. You know, it was very perky at first and now it's kind of just like, it's been a long day. But it's still there. When I look straight ahead, you can see that I have eyelashes and that's a big claim for me. Like that's a big deal. So far, this is my favorite, the cheapest one of the bunch. What the heck? Now we have the most expensive one of the bunch coming tomorrow. My lashes look good. Let's give you a little look. So when I look straight ahead, you can still see there's a curl. They still look nice and long. They're not clumpy or anything like that. There was a couple of flakes underneath, but nothing crazy. Going forward with this, I would only use it on my top lashes. It didn't smudge or anything underneath. I just prefer the skinny mascara. I do want to say that this makes my lashes look really nice. They're nice and soft still. I think this has something to do with all those oils that's in it. And I was tearing up before because I was cutting onions and hot peppers. I made a mango salsa, super spicy, and my eyes were watering severely. And I'm shiny, but my lashes look good. Seriously, if you are a cruelty-free makeup person, you're on a budget, this is amazing. And I do know Wet n Wild is trying to go vegan. Some of their products I think are vegan, but they're trying to make their whole brand vegan as we speak, so I don't know how long that's going to take, probably a while. So if this mascara is easy to remove with my normal makeup remover, I'm gonna fall to the floor. I'm not gonna fall to the floor, but I'm gonna be blown away. I can already feel just by touching my lashes that's gonna be easier to remove than the one from yesterday, because that one was like crispy and this one isn't. That's pretty much off. Yeah, that's no mascaras left, so that's pretty good, way better than yesterday. I actually like this more than my L'Oreal ones. I'm kind of annoyed at myself for like, this mascara has probably been out for 100 years, staring me in the face, and I'm like, oh no, it's under $5. It cannot be good. Like, I've never heard anyone rave about this. This is the best mascara ever. That actually is all removed now. I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed. Like, I'm so shocked. I'm gonna go buy like 3 or 4 to stock up because I do not want them to discontinue this, I swear. This deserves so much praise. If tomorrow is better, I don't even know what life is anymore. I don't think that tomorrow is gonna beat this, so stay tuned. Hi guys, so it's already midway through the day, it's like 4 o'clock, but I'm gonna put this mascara on now and see what happens. It's the final day. We have the Urban Decay Ultra Waterproof Mascara. It's called Cannonball. It comes in a really nice package. There's water all over it. It's fancy. I actually was wearing my L'Oreal mascara, the Voluminous Million Lashes, and I cried it all off. It's been a rough day. I don't want to talk about it. I don't know if I'm gonna keep crying today, but we'll see. This is the most expensive of the bunch. I'm excited to see what this one's all about. It looks like this. Really nice. And I think this, out of all of the ones we've tried, is the only one with like a traditional bristle brush, like no rubber or plastic bristles. It's really traditional. Decent size too, nice and tiny, like average. Unflinchingly waterproof, surf and swim tested. Get long full lashes that won't flake or smudge ever. Well, let's see if all that is true. I do like the brush, I gotta be real. I like a traditional brush. So let's curl these suckers. It smells really strong of like alcohol. It's so weird. It feels like a boar bristle brush for your hair. It literally, like the way that a boar bristle brush goes through your hair, that's what this feels like. It's so weird. Sorry, I was distracted, but now I'm back. I put the mascara on. I only put like one coat. My lashes feel nice and soft. It is dry. It's been like a half hour, I guess. And the curl isn't completely lost, but it is kind of voluminous. I'm gonna add some more though, just because I didn't get to finish the coat, so hopefully this isn't like a fail. It isn't burning my eyes though, so that's a plus. I do really like this brush. I feel like I'm gonna like this one a lot, but I'm probably not gonna repurchase it because I really like the Wet n Wild one too. I like the shape of this brush, but it's definitely not like a rubber bristle or a plastic where you feel like you're getting in there to the root. It's like very odd. Like, you know how a boar bristle brush makes your hair shiny? Doesn't actually get the knots out. And it's not dropping the curl. Like, look at that. That looks good. It's not dropping the curl. I'm gonna put it on the lower lash line. Oh, I like it for the lower lashes. This is probably the most buildable. I like it. I'm gonna do a little zoom in. I really like it. It's really holding the curl. I've already had it on for a half hour and the curl didn't fall. It's not as like, you know, ba-bam, but it's definitely still, like, you can see my lashes straight ahead. So far so good. I like it. I'm happy with it. I don't hate it and it's not burning my eyes, so we will check back. It's been 6 hours, 7, and I did do some more crying, so it's not looking great. There's some flakes. Curl fell a little. It's still, like, when I look straight on, you can still see, like, the end is a little curled. So they don't look terrible. It's definitely not bad. I would 100% use this again. We'll see how it is to remove, though. So let's try to remove this one and see what happens. So this said it was surf tested and swim tested, but was it cry tested? Because that's the real, you know, test, because you're rubbing your eyes and all that fun stuff. But they also, I want to mention, they don't feel crispy whatsoever. It feels very nice and soft. Let's go in. If I can use one cotton pad for both eyes, we're in business. Okay, that's really not bad at all. Like, I like this. Oh, so as long as you use like an oil-based makeup remover, this should not be that hard to remove. I mean, what I'm doing right now is probably a lot for some people. For waterproof, it's really not that big a deal. All the mascara is off, and I'm really impressed, to be honest. So this is our overall opinions of this mascara. I like it a lot. Actually, if the Wet n Wild one wasn't included, 100% this would be my favorite. But let's do like a little roundup. So number 1 favorite, Wet n Wild Max Volume Plus. Number 2 favorite, Urban Decay Cannonball, which I kind of was expecting to like this because it's the most expensive. Number 3 is the Cabaret Premier, which is really good in volumizing, just not lengthening whatsoever. And then the Milani Lash Trifecta, which is lengthening and defining, but just does not hold the curl and is not waterproof. So all of these are nice cruelty-free mascaras. I don't think any of them is like miserable. I've tried way worse mascaras before. So that's kind of the order this way, and I hope that this video helped you guys out. Let me know which one sounds the best to you. Literally for under $5, this guy, like, how, like, what? So that's that for this video. I'm super excited. Sorry I'm ending it with like the greasiest hair and like a bad day. It was just a shitty day altogether, but I could tell you how this held up with crying, so that's good. But let me know in a comment if you want more videos like this. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I'll see you next time. Bye!